Yeah, basically.
Yeah, okay. That's what I
Yeah.
thought. And I'm like, well, something's not right about this one.
Then he got help
Right.
because he was forced to.
Yeah,
I
things
get
got a
it.
little twisted in there, so. I mean, you've
The
been,
judge straightened it out, though.
right. You've been through so much.
Yeah.
Have you talked to us before, is that right?
Right. When he got, when he was arraigned, I guess, or something.
Okay. Now, just in case somebody else gets this, because actually, I started work at 3 in the morning, so I'm going to be off soon. Somebody else gets this name and spelling for me on camera, so I get it corrected, pronounced correct.
Mindy, M-I-N-D-Y, Manyo, M-A-N-Y-O.
Okay. And you lived in Cleveland Heights? Right?
Still do.
Still
right.
do. And you were off for a bike ride when this all started.
Actually, I was going home from work from Chagrin Falls, heading west on Fairmont Boulevard.
Okay. And tell me what you remember, or what you don't remember.
what I've heard. The last thought I had was crossing over Lee Road, realizing how nice it was on October 3rd, 2013. It was an evening ride home from Chagrin Falls, and I remember it being just calm and no wind, nice and warm, and no traffic. I couldn't believe it. Maybe 2 cars had passed me from Fairmont Circle, and I was, wow, this is cool, and I'm almost home. That was it. That was my last thought.
I'm sorry, what time was that?
Around 9 o'clock at night.
All right, so it's dark.
I do that purposely.
Right. Yeah. So that's the last.
So
that's
there's
the-
not a whole lot of traffic when leaving Chagrin Falls. I let everybody from happy hour going home from work get home, and then I take off.
But that's all you remember?
That's all I remember.
It's probably best, isn't it?
It was a huge blessing.
Right.
I didn't feel anything, and I didn't remember a thing. So I had nothing to haunt me all this time. Truly, truly a blessing. Because before, when I've gotten hit, I remember you can almost hear it happening. And always the ride to the hospital, but nothing. Now, the doctor that picked me up off the street said I was talking, told him my full name, where I lived. I don't remember any of that, because he recognized me at the bank. So it was kind of a funny thing. Not funny, haha, but...
The ride from that night to listening to the sentence today, what are your thoughts?
You know, it's funny. I'm glad it obviously landed in the judge's hands, because she nailed it. I couldn't be more happy the way she described what had happened and his actions or no actions and how long it took. I'm so satisfied. I just feel really, really done. You know, she, like I said, she took care of it, things that she took care of the whole event, wrapped it all up, clarified what happened much better than I did. And I'm real pleased with how it went down.
Was it upsetting listening to them blame it on drugs and alcohol?
Yes.
What was that like, going through that, listening to that?
Because that's who, I mean, it doesn't take away the fact that it had happened and that he left the scene. It could have been just a bad accident if he had stuck around. Things like that happen. They do happen all the time, and, you know, I'm sure he didn't set out that night to run anybody over. However, that's where the judge comes in and says, you know, it happened on October 3rd, and it took that much time for him to be found or come forward, whichever happened. It happened the way it was meant to happen. It unfolded the way it was meant to unfold. And I wouldn't have probably wanted it. It just happened the way it was supposed to. And I didn't have to do anything about it. I left it to the officials and to those people who do what they do. And it all came around the way it was supposed to happen. It's just, it's really, it's nice. It's just complete. It's just, I don't have the right words right now. I'm still all caught up in it.
Relieved, though, that he didn't get community service and that he got some time.
Yes, and I understand the fact that, you know, being in prison, he can't help the next drunk or can't help himself as much as being part of the a community. However, that's what he's in now. At the time of the crash, he wasn't that person, and he has to pay for that to some extent, and I'm glad that was in her hands, of course. You know,
It could have easily been murder.
That's true. I'm lucky. He's lucky. I'm the one that was in shape when I got hit. Apparently, you know, yeah.
Lastly, you said in there, you feel blessed to even be here.
I feel blessed that I'm in this frame of mind, and that it hasn't changed. Like I said, you know, I'm waiting. Like some days, I think I should be mad about this. You know, people have to remind me what happened. Mindy, you nearly got killed. People treat their animals better. Blah blah blah, and I just don't go there. I really focus on what's really important to me on a day-to-day basis and getting better and participating in my life as it is today and what I have to work with.
You think it should have been more than 2 years?
I don't know.
It's been over 2 years for you. Just to be standing here.
Yeah. That's where I get to this day get wishy-washy on it, because a punishment does not really affect his sentence. His punishment doesn't have anything to do with me. It's with the state of Ohio and the law. So I can separate the two entities. You know, I'm on my own path, and whatever is on his path is between him and the law. And so I feel he should pay for some of, you know, whether it be prison. I'm glad it's just not community, because it was a huge thing that happened. Yeah.
Well, I think she did a great job too, Judge. She put in perspective perfect.
She sure did. I could have listened to her all day. Yeah, she's just right on cue.
All right, thank you so much. I appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Yes.